They said it was supposed to rain today. That doesn't seem to be the case though, which is a good thing. Tons of planes in the air today too, for whatever reason. And with that in mind, what did I read today? It actually kind of related, I guess. The first thing was people were saying they saw all these things in the air. They don't know what it is. Is it a drone or a quote UFO? Like this one here says what? Maybe not drones. Story updated. Amazing footage shows UFOs over Round Rock. More and more videos are rolling in of the mysterious green lights hovering and then zooming away over what we can now call Round Rock, Texas, Central Texas area. And the more and more videos I see, the more and more I'm coming back around to the conclusion that these were drones. So in this person's opinion, I guess, in this article, he believes it's a drone, but it's really fast ones. You can see all the videos basically people were posting. It's kind of interesting. It seems like they're all in formation, and then all of a sudden in some of them, they basically disappear pretty quickly.
Oh my goodness. What on earth? Oh. What did I just freaking see, dude?
And just by looking at the video and kind of trying to, I guess, analyze it, it almost feels like it's lights, like literally someone's shining lights because of things. For example, the way it exits in one of the videos, it looks too smooth. It doesn't seem real, like in terms of an actual machine or a quote drone. At the same time, sometimes it almost feels like it's a lens flare where it exits, but then you still see like these lights on the actual picture. But either way, would you think it's a quote drone in this case, but a really sophisticated one that goes really fast? Because interestingly enough, actually, in terms of a really fast drone, China actually released a drone which they claim, I guess, is the world's fastest. For example, it's this Wuxi 8, and it apparently goes at 8,600 kilometers per hour. Can you fathom that? 8,600 kilometers an hour. So like the previous story, something going at this speed is implausible for that to be this. Although just from looking at the pictures and stuff, this looks pretty humongous, so there's no way it could be that. And still with things in the air, how about this one? Apparently somebody, I guess, stole a plane and was going to potentially crash it. This one says, crash threat over Mississippi skies ends with pilot's arrest. So fortunately, I guess nobody was hurt according to this anyways. It says an airport worker with only basic flying skills stole a small airplane and flew it over North Mississippi for 5 hours Saturday after threatening to crash it into a Walmart, eventually landing in a soybean field where police arrested him. Corey Wayne Patterson, 29, was uninjured after the rough landing shortly after posting a goodbye message to his parents and sister on Facebook, authorities said at a news conference. The message said he never actually wanted to hurt anyone. So the guy works at an airport and steals a plane, and what did he do? Apparently it says here he was employed fueling planes at the Tupelo Regional Airport, giving him access to the Beechcraft King Air C9OA, Police Chief John Crockett said. And apparently afterwards, I guess the plane was running out of fuel and he didn't know how to fly the plane. So it says here police negotiators were able to make contact during the flight and convince Patterson to land, but he didn't know how. He was coached by a private pilot into nearly landing at the Tupelo airport, but he aborted the attempt at the last minute and resumed the flight, authorities said. A negotiator re-established contact around 10 a.m. and learned Patterson had landed in a field and was uninjured, Crockett said. The plane landed near Ripley, Mississippi, about 85 miles southeast Memphis, Tennessee, and about 45 miles northwest of Tupelo. And I guess with that said, there was some points saying how people could be using these planes as weapons, per se, in the wrong hands. Says Peter Gulls, former managing director at the National Transportation Safety Board, said the vulnerability of small airports which cater to small planes and corporate jets has worried security experts for years, saying, quote, if you got a trained pilot who can get in and grab a business jet, you've got a pretty lethal weapon there, he said. Is that kind of an indication of regulating, I guess, traditional manned aircraft? People flying it for fun or privately, for example? That'll be kind of interesting since all the fear-mongering and stuff is on a drone in general, yet so many of these stories just with manned aircraft, there's so much dangerous stuff to them in general. It just makes you wonder, where's the priority? My personal thoughts would be consistent. It's a tool. Some people will use it for good. Some people will use it for bad. You can't have, quote, over-the-top regulations. It's just funny, again, how so many people fearmonger a drone and all that, like a toy or recreational one, when it comes to, for example, hitting manned aircraft and all that. Yet a lot of these stories you read all the time, there's basically danger in it every single day, yet people just treat it as quote normal, correct? Alright, see you guys later.